Hi, Cup and Card friends. Welcome back. It's Linda Z. You know what time it is. It's that time to grab your cuppa, grab your cards, and let's dive in. Today we are finishing up the cup suit with our King of Cups. Let's talk about this dashing fella, shall we? So this king is, how can I say, he is quite suave and debonair, and has this air about him that is very charming. He's wise and emotional leader. And I've had a few people email me and text me about the court cards. And the way that I see the kings and queens is there's an emperor and an empress. The kings are the brothers to the emperor, and the queens are sisters to the empress. So they are kind of like if you had Game of Thrones and Robert Baratheon was the one sitting on the throne, and you have a Ned Stark who's king of the north, and the Targaryens, that are over their areas. So you have these suits that are the different villages or different smaller kingdoms within the tarot realm. Does that make sense? So we're going to look at this fella because honestly, there was quite a bit that I was looking at with him. Okay, so starting with, let's see, we're going to start with his concrete throne. First of all, his concrete throne is gray. It's supposed to be neutral because he is the king of emotions. He's very balanced in his thought. He can take the negativity that is around him and step back and think about things. Here, his concrete throne is actually floating on the water. It's not sinking because he has consecrated feelings and his desires holding up this throne with his strong beliefs. That is how strong a belief system that he has. The ship in the background, there's a ship right here. I'll zoom in so you can see his ship. That is a successful voyage, supposed to represent success. And his cup that he's holding, this is him grasping things and his needs at the moment with honesty and integrity, because he is a leader and he is very fair and balanced. And his scepter he's holding here because he can make decisions easily. He is a king after all. Now he has a fish necklace that is supposed to represent his ability to express his feelings. And see how he keeps this close to his heart. He keeps things close to the vest. But he's not afraid to speak his truth. And there is a fish in the background. So see this guy down here? All the way down here. You can see him smiling. These are the things that come out from the cup. These are things that are down, hidden below in the depths of the water, depths of the emotion that come to the surface or come to light. So again, we have like the Queen that we did the day before yesterday. And if you wanted to see the video on the Queen, there was a moose card from the animal totem that showed that moose actually like to swim to the bottom of rivers to get the fresh grass. And here we see a king who is, over the realm of water and emotion and feelings. But we see here something has come to the surface. So things that are down deep have come up. Okay, so let's talk about our king. Again, he is the master of emotions. He can be emotionally, he's emotionally mature. He is someone of great influence, like a father figure or a leader, a boss, a spiritual leader. He's very charismatic. He is all about following your heart. He has deep intuition, empathetic needs. And he takes time to process his needs. He will take the time that he needs. So sometimes he'll seem distant, but he will not retreat, but step back. Think about everything. He's not the hothead like the wands. He is the one that's going to say, let me think about that and make an educated decision. I'm going to be fair and balanced about this and really think about things. And so don't take his silence for weakness, because again, he is a king. So he's not going to play around, but he's going to make his decision. So let's look at our cards. Here we have the Green Codex Tarot. We have the Dark Mansion Tarot, and we have the Pulp Tarot. And I'm going to actually start today with the Pulp Tarot, because this card is kind of what I think the King of Cups looks like. In my mind, that's what I think he looks like. I see him, he's at the Hamptons, standing on a pier, getting ready to get on his yacht. He's in this great suit, and he just looks suave and relaxed because he is the king of emotions. Again, he's a great romantic partner, and he's all about stability. So let's see what the guidebook says about the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, if anything, more emotionally secure than the Queen. He's achieved a position of emotional stability that allows him to be calm, free, ready to move in the world, ready to take whatever life lands him. He doesn't hold his cup close. He doesn't even look at it. It's mere symbol now. He's at the marina, ready to board a boat to other destinations. Maybe it will be a simple day trip in the bay, and maybe he'll sail to an exotic destination full of mystery. Wherever he goes, he will be emotionally prepared. And that is our King of Cups from the Pulp Tarot. And here we have the Dark Mansion Tarot. Now this guy doesn't have a guidebook, but you can see he is an older fella, and he's holding his cup high. He's holding his emotions up. Let's see, we have a beautiful, again, concrete throne. We have his fishes. We even have fishes all over his cape. And here he looks tired. He's an older fella, maybe a grandfather. And that is our king there. Oh, and another fun fact. Let me grab this back, our Rider-Waite-Smith card back. Can you see there are jellyfish on his crown? Jellyfish. Those jellyfish are supposed to give a nod, represent to Scorpio. Because he is a water element, it's supposed to represent like the sting of a scorpion. I did not know that. I thought that was a fun fact. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at the Green Codex Tarot. And here's our King of Cups. And I'm going to read everything in the book about this one. Now, the cards in this deck look somewhat simplistic, but the guidebook is amazing, and it's really full of information. So bear with me, but I love that he is this merman, and he's holding his cup, and you'll understand why when I read this. And let me show you. I'm going to zoom out a bit and show you the guidebook so that if you want to take a screenshot of that, and then this paragraph here, and that paragraph, and that paragraph, you can, because it's really quite lovely. All right, I'm going to zoom back in here. This says, I'm not going to read the inscription at the top, but it says the King of Cups card depicts the ancient Greek sea deity Proteus, son of Poseidon and Hera, who is attributed the ability to shapeshift, adopting any guise. Proteus reverently holds a vessel filled with sacred moisture in his left hand. This moisture is water, a fluid, mobile substance that has the ability to change, dissolve different substances and objects, nourishing everything and everyone, without which life is impossible. Thus, the King of Cups is an agent, a psychological factor, a psychopomp in the sense used by Carl Jung, which is intermediary between consciousness and the subconscious or unconscious, reason and emotion or feelings. This figure is necessary for the querent to immerse themselves in the sea of feelings, to acquire the ability to move in their mobile substance and not to drown. In a situation where common sense and rationalism are cultivated, the King of Cups can be perceived as an unreliable partner, as a factor that throws the relationship into a state of stability, capable of causing anxiety and the desire to find a footing. But at the same time, the King of Cups symbolizes emotional maturity and deep knowledge of nature, beauty, and value of feelings, the ability to empathize, the ability to express their emotions and feelings, to understand the state of other people's, and to regulate their emotional process. The traditional interpretation of this card implies its connection with a loving, reliable person, capable of long and lasting relationships related to love and family, parenthood, emotional maturity. It is associated not only with the ability to experience deep and subtle feelings, but also to appreciate them, to see their beauty and saving power, to show honesty and consistency in building emotional relationship. The card also denotes a person capable of understanding art and using different forms of sublimated expression of emotions and feelings in scenic or pictorial form, music, poetry, or dance. And that is from the Green Codex. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of learning about our King of Cups. I find him quite fascinating. And let's see. Let's do a reading with our King of Cups from the Dark Mansion. So let me grab those cards. This is a fun deck. I really like the artwork in here from these characters, except for the Fool. That one, the clown. I don't like clowns. I do not like clowns. I really, really, really don't like clowns. So, okay. We're going to do our tarot reading with our deck today. And let's ask Spirit, why is our king here today? What can he tell us? Our King of Cups. Spirit, tell us about our King of Cups. Okay. Doo-doo. And how do we handle him? How do we handle the situation that he's giving us? Okay, there we go. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. So we have our King of Cups, and why is he here? 3 of Wands. Oh, look at that. I'm going to zoom in on this card so you can see all the... This is pretty detailed in here with all the things. We can see somebody going on a journey. It looks like she's waving her handkerchief saying, hey, don't forget about me. We see the stagecoach coming. And this is about embarking on a journey. This is about you're being prepared to go out on a new opportunity or a new horizon. normally we see a the person there holding one of the wands, and that is signifying their bravery and purity and vitality and everything. This is still in the preparation stages. You're still getting, you haven't gotten on the stagecoach yet. You're just getting ready to get out there. And you're releasing what no longer serves you. You're leaving it behind. That's why we see her back. She's got all her luggage. She even has her little bird cage. But see here how we have the two sides. She's not sure which direction she's going to go in yet. She's not quite sure where she's going to go. So we have a king here. And this could be that our king is with emotions. And he's the father figure. And here we have a person who's a young person who might be leaving the nest or going off to college. But she's not sure which direction she's going to go in. This could be, like I said, this is coming to me as a young person leaving home and getting ready to go on a new journey. And how do we handle this? Four of Cups. Okay, so we are sulking a bit. Again, Cups, the King of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So this is, I know sometimes we look at the Four of Cups as the bored card, but seeing this, to me, this tells me that he's missing her. You know, maybe the wife's standing behind him holding the cup saying, hey, but just think, we can turn her new room into a man cave. But he's really deep in his emotions, looking at the things he's lost instead of something that could be gained. That's what I see in here. So I hope this resonates with you. I really appreciate you stopping by. I will be posting our King of Cups card in the 4 Facebook groups below and asking all the members to share their King of Cups cards and what they think on the cards and the video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and like if you like this. If you have suggestions of what you would like to see, let me know. If you want to see tarot deck reviews, let me know. If you want to see more oracle card deck reviews, let me know. If there's, you know, I am open to whatever it is that you want to see. So just put it in the comments or email me. All my contact information is below. And tomorrow will be an oracle card day. So we will look at another deck and another oracle card. And just an FYI, I like to do one deck at a time. I try to keep my videos short. I know your time is valuable and I do appreciate you watching these. So I don't like to be like a lot of other channels on TarotTube that show hauls or multiple decks at one time. I want to show you one deck so that you could, it's not about capitalism. It's about you making an informed decision if it's something that you like or not. You know, sometimes people see 3 cards and say, oh yeah, I really like that. But then they get it and they don't like the other cards or nothing resonates with them. I know for me, there are certain cards in the deck that really resonate with me, like the 3 of Swords. You know, I don't like a 3 of Swords that is just a heart with 3 swords in it. The 3 of, see, like here in their card, there's the 3 of Swords. I appreciate this. They've gone through the extra effort of really making that, you know, memorable with her locket of hair. The 8 of Wands with just 8 wands in the air. You know, that's not showing me momentum and movement and action. And that just drives me crazy when I just see that. So I really appreciate, for me, when I see deck creators that show, I'm trying to see here if I can find the 8 of Wands. Yeah, here's the 8 of Wands in this deck. See, she's riding on it. She even has her cat. You can see the clouds in the background. So I really appreciate when artists go to the extra effort of showing the momentum and the movement. So, but again, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And thanks for stopping by. Bye.